Am I the kameena for making my sister and her husband leave my house? I'm an 18-year-old dropper, and my life feels like it's spiraling out of control. I'm emotionally drained and constantly anxious. My family doesn't care, my dad lives in another city, and my mom is too busy with her social life and work to notice me. They expect me to be the perfect child while I'm barely holding on. We don't share a bond, so I've learned to keep my struggles to myself. If I fail, I'm met with passive-aggressive anger. Last week, I was home alone when relatives from my maternal side suddenly arrived unannounced. These traditional relatives refused to eat the cook's food since it didn't meet their community standards, so I had to cook dinner for them in a holy way like my mom does. I'd been craving outside food and finally ordered some for myself, but I couldn't eat it until midnight after everyone else was taken care of. By then, I was exhausted and furious. The next morning, my pregnant cousin's sister and her husband showed up without warning, planning to leave after breakfast for her in-laws' house, which is in the same city. My mom pampers them, treating them like royalty, but I can't stand her husband. He smugly said, since she's pregnant, you should cook something with your little, cute hands for her. It's not good for her to eat outside food. Already running on fumes, I couldn't hide my irritation and acted coldly. They eventually left without eating, but the audacity of their demands left me fuming. Why should I cater to their every whim like a servant? They had options, they could have gone to her in-laws or eaten the cook's food. Instead, they expected me to drop everything for them. Later, my mom called and berated me for being inhospitable, ungrateful, and a spoiled brat. She said I embarrassed the family by not treating my sister and her husband with respect. I felt a bit guilty for my sister, but why should she take me for granted? I'm dealing with my own struggles, and they showed no consideration for me. So, I stood my ground. But now, I'm questioning myself. Does refusing to cater to their unreasonable demands make me the kameena? I never wanted to escalate things, but I'm tired of always being the one who's expected to bend.